Hi, I'm Mrs. Polson, and I'm so glad that you're here. Today I'd like to tell you about cleaning up with table jobs. Remember, that's the cleanup bell. Whenever you hear the cleanup bell, the first thing you want to do is take care of your own area. Make sure you put away the supplies that you used in your table bucket. You can make sure that everything's organized correctly by looking at the picture right here. Check that your work is put in the right place by looking at the work goes picture on the corner of the board. Make sure your folders are stacked neatly, and then check your table job. Once you've taken care of your own area, look up here at the job chart. You can see that every table is assigned a specific job to do. For example, the red table today will take care of supplies. I'll go through all these in just a minute. Just so you know, these change every time you come to art class, so everyone's going to get a chance to do everything. So you only do the job that you're assigned to do today, and you never do anyone else's job unless I specifically ask you to. When you're finished doing your job, you'll go back to your seat and lay your head down so I can quickly see what all still needs to be done. Supply distributors help me get the project going at the beginning of class by passing out whatever we need that day. When I ring the cleanup bell, they just need to take a quick look around to make sure that the table baskets look good and then go back to their own seat with their head down. Table washers will come to this bucket and take out a rag. See how it's so drippy at the beginning? Make sure you squeeze it out really good over the bucket so that way there are no drips or slippery floors whenever we wash the tables. You're going to take this to the table, lay it out flat, and give it a good scrub over the whole thing, making sure that there's no paint globs or sticky glue or pencil marks or anything on the table so that it's nice and shiny and beautiful for the next class. When you're finished, take your rag back to the bucket and drop it in. Then return to your seat and lay your head down so I know your job is done. Trash people just look around the room for trash. If you see trash, you just pick it up and you put it in the trash can, just like this. Boom, baby! There's a trash can here, one over there by the sink, and the big, huge one by the front door. Shelf people have to be good organizers and managers. Make sure that everything has been put back in the right place. And you can even check the labels and pictures that are on the edge of the countertops. You're responsible for the shelves over here and also all the free center shelves. They even have pictures too that are posted on the back of each shelf. Sink people have the most important job on painting days. They're the ones who take post at the sinks, and everybody's going to bring you their dirty, messy brushes and palettes, and you're the one who has to rinse it and make sure it's perfect. Now, when you turn on these sinks, make sure you don't turn them on all the way or it'll start to splash. You want to turn it on just so it's flowing gently. When you're ready to rinse out a brush, use your hand like this and make sure that the water is running clear. If it is, then that's a clean brush. Store it in the dish drainer with the hairs up. Remember, hairs up in the cup. That's how we dry a brush. When you do your palettes, make sure you hold them deep down in the sink, pointed away from yourself. Use your fingers to wipe them clean and make sure that there's no paint left in the palette. Don't point it this direction or it might splash up and get on your clothes. Always keep it deep with the palette pointed away from you with the water running gently. When it's nice and clean, put it in the dish drainer, and your job is done. You can go to your seat and lay your head down to show me you're finished. This is the pencil station. You will notice that we have a bucket for broken pencils and sharp pencils. Let's just say you're working at your table and your pencil breaks, and you need to quickly get another pencil. Just drop your old one in the broken one and come grab one out of the sharp. You don't even have to go to the pencil sharpeners or anything because we've got them ready to go right here. Now, if your job is to sharpen pencils, this is where you go. You're going to come over here to the broken pencil bucket and you're going to take out a pencil that is broken and you're going to put it in one of these electric pencil sharpeners and sharpen it. It's kind of loud, so I'm not going to do it right now. But once you're finished sharpening the pencil, you just drop it over here in the sharp bucket and you go sit down. Now you only need to do one pencil because That's really all that you'll have time for. Just one pencil, and then go sit down. How many pencils? Just one. Not 10, just one. And then go sit down, lay your head down, so I know your job is done. Well, guys, that's it for table jobs. That's it for cleaning up. I look forward to an amazing, spectacular, clean year with my beautiful students.